have to have a 4-second timer in your head at all times as a disruptor. You see a person where you want them to be, like right here, and you go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, glimpse. Anyways, we had, oh, Queen of Pain jumps up on top, finishes off that Phantom Lancer. It looks like just the duel between the two of them. Yeah, just spells being blown left and right. The ultimate goes out from the Queen of Pain, and there goes the Phantom Lancer. So Perfectionvore find themselves a couple good kills mid-game here, and they're, you know, they're still a little bit behind, but
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They can do a lot with it. Like I said, their kills are in the right places, and, oh, wait, what? What in the butt? Okay. Just out in the river? Looks like a wyvern just got picked off. Lightning and stuns, too good. Docker getting chased down here. Is the Phoenix gonna go for a dive? I don't know. Oh man, I'm missing kills everywhere. I'm like watching where I think there's gonna be kills, and then there's a kill somewhere else. The track comes in on mid lane looking for Daka. They get the stun out. There's the Icarus dive. Phoenix Supernova gonna go out as well, and that's gonna pop off for sure. They get the stun onto the Slardar, but not gonna pursue into anything more than that. Turns around, throws out a few of the Fire Spirits, and actually, he could probably kill Kronosh if he wants to here. Throws out one. Need more spirits, man. More spirits. I think if he had landed 1, maybe 2 more spirits on the Kronosh and then dove, he might have gotten that kill, but I think he was more worried about getting Winter's Cursed or stunned or something and just tried to get out of that. But of course, Wyvern not 6 yet, so nothing to fear in that regard quite yet. I find it really weird that this hero like crawls sometimes and flies sometimes. I don't think it actually changes the auto attack timing, but the animation is a little bit weirder.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alright, so they got the Hawk scouting things out. They're going to see it, though, and Hawk goes down. It's a bunch of free gold. Well, they find kills, though. They're looking for it. Glimpse back on the Beastmaster. Keeps him out of the fight, but the Queen of Pain is in there. Blows out the Scream of Pain, but doesn't actually bring down the Disruptor as that stick keeps him alive. And Phoenix, oh, goes for a dive, but actually comes back. Ends up stuck in the trees. Not going to be able to do anything here. Hora gets finished off as he gets singled out by that damage amp, and that's going to be 1 hero traded for 1 as the Lion goes down in exchange for the Phantom Lancer. But it looks like pressure is, or the momentum is in Perfectionvore's favor as they start moving in towards that tier 1 tower. Track Lightning, though, it's doing work keeping that wave held down, and they're going to throw out a, oh man, engagement breaks out. The Beastmaster Roar catches out the Disruptor, and that's just going to be a kill. They don't, man, oh no, the Lightning bounces! Oh man, the Leshrac just going ape here, and actually gets stunned out. Well played there by the Slardar, and he walks away because of it. That was tricky. I thought he was done for sure. I thought Leshrac was just gonna stun this area, but you know, he had to get the vision, so he walks up here, and the stun from the Slardar catches him, and he makes his way out.
Dire's middle tower
Now facing some pressure as the Leshrac has turned that fight around, and we're not going to find Galanti as he blinks away, but this tower definitely going to take a fall here as they continue making this happen. Recipe for a Hand of Midas up on the Phoenix, and only needs 50 more gold till he picks up that Glove of Haste. So 12-minute Midas on the solo lane Phoenix is definitely not bad timing at all, and this is going to help him get his level 11 really quickly, and you know, his level 16 a little further on in the game. As Lokarn walks up the high ground, he's going to get stunned out here. I don't think they can finish him off. He's going to go for a dive away, and double damage actually gets picked up by the Abaddon because I think that Slardar would have taken it otherwise, and nothing else going to happen in that team fight as everybody retreats. Stun catches out the Slardar here, and they glimpse him back, catch him inside of that static field, and despite a roar onto Dory, they find themselves a kill on the Slardar, and now going to look for a little bit more pressure. Where are they going to go on the map, though? They don't really have creep momentum in the bottom lane. They don't have the grounds to push a tier 2 quite yet, so they're going to back up and look for a little bit more farm before they commit to anything serious. We've got to pause. Pause. Alright, I'm going to use this pause to run to the bathroom really quickly, friends. I will be 2 seconds. I've been drinking a lot of water to keep my allergies in check, and it has resulted in a very bad problem. So I will be back in 2 seconds. I've got the camera on following Disruptor, so if something goes wrong while I'm gone, I hope you guys get to see it. My apologies. I'll be right back. Ha! I missed nothing! I missed nothing! Why are we still paused? These pauses suck. It's really unfortunate that we've had to do this so much. Seems like the communication on Perfectionvore is not too great. During the lobby, they had a player drop out of the lobby and say, "Be right back," and then we just had to wait for 10 minutes because we had no clue where he was. And then we had another pause kind of like this earlier where they just said, "Pause please," and disappeared. So I have no clue what's going on, but hopefully it gets sorted out quick and we're back into this game because, like I said, got stuff going on. Oh, we are going. Alright. Sorry, I'm picking up minus between 10 and 15 minutes is a 58% win rate. This drops to 37% win rate when picking it up between 15 and 20 minutes. So, Phoenix having that early minus is definitely a good sign for late game here. And there's smoke, and well, Perfectionvore is smoked up, looking for kills, but they're not all that close together as the Wyvern is really far out ahead. And Queen of Pain just making a fight happen top, but can they turn this into a kill? Oh, can they find Lokarn? They just need to get that Hex up a little bit more damage. Will they do it? They do bring him down before he can get that Sun off. Roar goes out onto Presumably, and now they're just chipping away at the Disruptor. And they bring him down. They do indeed. The guy jumps in, gets that kill. Sorry. Well, the Shrek is there, and the Phantom Lancer as well, looking for that Slardar. Can they bring him down? He's trying to run away. He gets miscoiled, and there goes the Phantom Lance. So it turns into a 2-for-2 engagement. And despite losing the Phoenix, they do turn that back around into a very favorable engagement. That would have been even worse if that Phoenix had gotten that Sun off. That was so close to him being able to get that off. I mean, the Hex was right about to wear off. The very last tick of damage to bring him down was there. So it was a close one, but the Phoenix does end up falling, and 2-for-2 engagement. Not too bad in either side's favor, I guess, but yeah. Alrighty. So Wyvern up on the top lane. Looks like she might actually be in trouble here. She's going to Cold Embrace herself? I don't know Phoenix's ability here yet. I haven't played with or against that hero much, but throws out the Cold Embrace, or throws out the Winter's Curse to save herself and TP's out, and that was oh so close. I think presumably was really close to range to being able to glimpse her away from doing that, but either way, she's forced back to base, and now late game has got some pressure to create here. I mean, they're looking into the jungle, looking for some kills. Maybe they find it, maybe they don't, but either way, they can always swing up to this top tier 2 and finish this tower off as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Alrighty. Cool. My apologies for any of the clicking and distraction. I'm trying to book myself a cab so that I can actually get to my hockey game on time because I'm not going to have time to take transit after this game. So I'm juggling 2 things at once because things are getting ridiculous. But yeah, why are we pausing again? Abaddon, get back in the game, man. This fight looks like it could turn pretty ugly for Perfectionvore up on the top lane. They do have the Primal Roar, but they don't have the Winter's Embrace, or is that? Yeah, Winter's Curse. Winter's Curse, Cold Embrace. But yeah, and you know, Slardar can get in here, but he doesn't have a blink yet, and oh, actually he will have his Armlet of Mortigan for this fight, so maybe that helps him out, but I think, you know, one person gets glimpsed out, and they focus down one other hero, probably the Beastmaster, and this fight could turn really, really ugly. The Diabolic Edict has been used, though, so they're not going to have that chip damage for the tower quite yet. The Edict is only level 1, so it really doesn't matter that much. It'll mostly be auto attacks bring down these towers, but Phoenix still sitting at level 9, only a level 1 ultimate, so that Supernova can be brought down relatively quickly if you get enough heroes focused on it. Down on bottom lane, it looks like Galanti is just... Well, he's on his way out, but I think he could very easily just go down here and just kind of abuse this Abaddon for a bit, chip him down until his ultimate goes off, and then force him away, because there's nothing the Abaddon can do once his ultimate's been used up. So, Abaddon's back into the game. Oh, I need a second. Come on, I don't want to give you a second. Let's just go. Let's just go. Ah! I gotta stop making assumptions about how long these games are gonna go, man. I'm like, 2 hours to play 2 Dota games? No problem, that's fine. And then it takes 15 minutes to get them into the lobby, then we have 10 minutes of pauses, and then we have another 10 minutes of pauses. But either way, Roar goes out onto the Phantom Lancer, Finger of Death as well. They bring him down right off the bat. Phoenix goes for a dive into the fight and does actually manage to get the Supernova off, but at that time, it doesn't matter. Perfectionvore are back out and they want to get out of this fight, no problem. But this fight isn't going to turn back around. The Queen of Pain is there to help out, but the Abaddon is not. And there we go, doing some damage. Can they finish off that Phoenix? That was actually hilarious. The Scream of Pain chased the Phoenix all the way around and came back to finish her off. And there we go, one more auto attack. And oh, Disruptor gets the deny. That's going to be it. 2 heroes down on either side of the field, and but the Phoenix was denied, so I guess you can't really call that one a true kill. Abaddon is here now to do some work and looking for that Beastmaster, but will they be able to kill him? I don't think so. They're trying to do the damage, whatever damage they can. The Pulse Nova doing too much damage through that Cold Embrace, and now this could get a little bit uglier. Dory, oh, gets a denial. Okay. So 2 heroes died on We Got Late Game, but they both like the Phoenix and the Leshrac were both denied. Phantom Lancer was the only real death, and they traded that for 4. So I think that is a healthy and happy team fight for We Got Late Game. They get themselves about a 1,400 gold swing and about 1,800 XP in their advantage as well. So definitely a fight they're happy about. If we check over towards the graphs, we can see it spike up here because of that last team fight, but sitting at about 3,000 in terms of XP and just over 5,000 in terms of net worth. Actually, as that updates... Oh, whoopsies, I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. Yeah, over 4,000 in XP after that update, so... Dory now sitting at about 7 Bloodstone charges. I think she had 11, or she. I keep thinking she because Dory from Finding Nemo. It's just I don't know. But yeah, no, I think he had 11 Bloodstone charges before that fight. So now sitting at 7.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Tier 1 facing a lot of damage. Probably won't go down here quite yet, but all it really requires is one hero walking up and smacking it a couple times. Phoenix now hitting that level 11, so she's got that level 2 ultimate whenever she needs it, and that is a huge step up. Of course, that means 3 more attacks required to destroy the egg, and you know, of course a lot more damage and stuff as well. Throwing out the fire spirits, just trying to deflect some pressure, do whatever damage you can, but actually dives away right as that Primal Roar was coming out, and the tower actually gets destroyed. It was not denied, even though the Beastmaster tried it there. We got the Static Storm going down on top of this Wyvern. Will they be able to finish him off? I don't think so. Phantom Lancer is in there as well. They're trying to bring down the Disruptor, but he gets healed up by the Abaddon. Winter's Curse goes out on the Phoenix right now, but is it going to be enough? Yeah, it's enough to bring a couple heroes down, but they get themselves a kill on the Disruptor in exchange for the Wyvern. Will they be able to continue this on into anything else? Axes fly out, they pop off that Abaddon ulti, and he's going to be okay. Beastmaster makes the bird fly, looking to see if they can find anything else. But doesn't look like they're going to. Shrek just pushing up on top lane, doing his thing. Alright. Slaughter starting to look for a Black King Bar now. He's got a Ogre Club up. I think that's going to do really, really well for him this game. I mean, there's so many things that mess with him. I mean, if he gets hit by Phoenix Fire Spirits, he's pretty much useless in a fight. And of course, that Leshrac, mostly magic damage. He's got the Edict, but that doesn't matter too much in team fights. And of course, the Diffusal that is about to come up on that PL will be magic damage as well. So, Black King Bar going to be in it quite a bit as this game continues here. Alright, Smoke Gang coming out here from Perfectionvore. They want to find some blood, and they're pinging out into the enemy jungle here, and they see a Phoenix. Can they get the Hex off before he gets away, though? That's the question, and no, he goes for the Icarus dive. Smoke has popped the, and they see the, who are they going to find? Oh, there we go. They've got the Phoenix. He's done. There's no way he survives that. Roar goes out onto the Phantom Lancer, and they do work to bring him down. Actually, he gets the Doppelwalk away, but is it going to be enough to do anything? I think once that Scream of Pain's back up, he goes down. He does manage to find a Beastmaster, take him with him, but meanwhile, the Winter Wyvern heals himself up. The Disruptor ulti hits down on a couple, but he doesn't have the Static Storm or the Kinetic Field in place to keep it up, and oh man, that Slardar gets brought down by the last couple ticks of that Pulse Nova. That was such a close team fight. Any three of these heroes could have died if a little more had gone in the way of Perfectionvore's favor, but they lose 4 on their own smoke gank in the enemy jungle, and they gotta be feeling really, really sad right now. I mean, you go for a gank like that, you expect to get some blood, and especially with it starting out like that. Like, they popped the Phoenix first, and easily, the Phoenix was gone, then they got the Phantom Lancer, and just because the Phantom Lancer got that Doppelganger off, he managed to bring the Beastmaster down with him, and despite dying, they turned that fight into something really, really good for themselves. The Leshrac just doing work on the back lines, but yeah, and I think late game just goes for heavy pressure here if they want to. I mean, they've got everyone's ultimate up. Well, yeah, so they got the Abaddon back up. They don't have the Disruptor, but by the time they get anywhere, they will have the Disruptor ulti. And of course, that Phoenix Sun was never used in that last team fight, so they've got it if they want to engage heavily. Ooh. Lost control of the camera there, but looks like they want to go in on the Slardar here. Can they find him? They get the glimpse back, but it's not enough to hold him in place. And, oh man, they get the roar out onto the Phoenix and they bring him down. No, he gets the Supernova off, and this could turn ugly. They don't have enough control to keep anyone in place, though. And the Supernova is going to do nothing more than keep the Phoenix alive for this next fight. And although the Wyvern died. Where did Wyvern die? Down in the river. Okay, cool. So Wyvern's dead, and now we've got a 4v5 scenario in which late game can kind of do the damage that they need to. I don't think they'll go high ground off this, but if they bring down this this tower, they'll probably swing up towards top, and I think that's probably going to be another easy tower for them. Oh, are they going Roche? Ping and bottom, but I think they could have gone for more if they wanted. Oh well. Gonna disengage, go for bottom, try to push it out, maybe go for this tier 2 down here. I think they want to get the tier 2 on bottom lane because that removes a lot of Perfectionvore's control over the Roche pit. If they don't have this tower here, they can't TP people in to get over there, which means that you have a really, really easy time getting that Roche in. Alrighty. Mid lane, engagement going out here as the Wyvern finds himself too far forward again. I think that was probably because of a glimpse. Yeah, there was a glimpse used on him for sure. But still, this Wyvern has been getting caught before every single team fight, and there goes the Beastmaster as well. Are they going to be able to turn this into more? They see the Lion there, but not going to be able to stun him out, keep him from TPing away. But they've got 2 down for quite some time. They could either go high ground or go over to Roche, and it looks like Roche is going to be the call as there's a couple pings heading over that way. Beastmaster disconnected. Oh, come on. He's dead. Just play. Alrighty. So many pauses this series. The Slardar is actually getting really, really close to his Black King Bar. He'll have that up in the next couple creeps he kills. And if he gets to that Black King Bar, like I said, this could turn back around for Perfectionvore. Like I said, there's not too much that goes through the BKB on the side of late game. They really have nothing for it. Unless like this this Disruptor manages to get an Aghanims at some point and just disables him from using it outright. There's not too much that goes through it, so he's going to have free reign of the team fight for the 10 seconds that he has it up. Now, that said, we don't, I don't know if that'll actually make a difference in these team fights because a lot of the damage is just going to, a lot of the team fights just kind of going to go around the Slardar. Like, even if he is magic immune, even if he's doing damage, there's going to be a lot of damage being done to the rest of his heroes, and, you know, there's only so much that he can do. He can get kited around quite easily if, you know, everyone else is playing on their game, so we'll see. This Glimmer Cape up on the Abaddon as well is going to help out quite a bit. Anyone who, well, actually, I guess the amp damage does kind of negate that Glimmer Cape, but can be used on anybody who is not amp damaged to kind of keep them away from that Slardar's grasps. Queen of Pain herself looks like she might be going for a Glimmer Cape as she's picked up that cloak and has an Orc of Malevolence to her name as well. Let's check out the item progression from everyone as we're sitting here waiting for this pause. We've got a buckler and a headdress, so the beginnings of a mechanism up on the Disruptor, a Bloodstone, and a Glimmer Cape up on that Leshrac, a Glimmer Cape up on the Abaddon, we just talked about that, Diffusal Blade drums, and an Akia on the Phantom Lancer. What's he sitting at for money? Yeah, he's got about 2,400 in bank, so he can do whatever else he wants from there. I'm not sure what that'll be, but we'll see. Mystic Staff up on the Phoenix, that's going to be the beginnings of a Shiva's Guard. That's the item I'm looking for. And he's got about 600 gold left to go on that. Headdress going to be picked up by Winter Wyvern, and pretty much nothing on the Lion. He's got his Tranquils, Armlet of Mortigan, and Ogre Club on the Slardar. Like I said, he's almost got that Black King Bar. We've got Medallion of Courage, likely to be a... no? Oh my god, come on, guys. Ah, jeez, these pauses. Oh, I'm never gonna get to my game, am I? I got 15 minutes until the cab shows up, friends. Uh-oh, this is not good. This is not good. Alright, go, 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 go! Alright, so Roshan going down here. Late game is going to pick that up, and we'll probably see them go for some high ground pressure as soon as they get that. Well, they smoke up right outside the pit. We'll see where they go with that. I don't think that Dire Ward saw it, so... Interesting smoke. They're kind of just backing up and farming, I guess? Alright. Meanwhile, a smoke gank from Perfectionvore. They're looking for some blood of their own. What are they going to find? They've got an Abaddon farming down on the bottom lane that they know about for sure, but this Phantom Lancer's pretty far out. I don't think they're going to spot him, and everybody else is on the other half of the map. So Abaddon maybe takes a fall here, and he Glimmer Capes up, and he's gone. So Abaddon survives as the Queen of Pain kind of jumps the gun, goes a little bit before the rest of her team, and this smoke gank is ultimately going to fail as... all of late game is up on the top half of the map, and they're pinging out where they want to go. Actually, oh, sorry, this is Perfectionvore pinging to defend. But either way, they know darn well that they're on the wrong side of the map, so they're kind of debating whether or not they want to push, whether they want to look for somebody bottom again. And it looks like the answer is going to be that they're just going to push. They're going to trade their tier 2. They realize they can't fight now with that Aegis up onto that Leshrac, and so... saying, alright, well, we got the rest of this here, let's push down this tier 2 and trade it, but trading against the Leshrac, that's not the wisest choice they made today. They also could have had a V8, but instead they're going to trade a tower, and now they're the rest of late game is just going to go straight in on the tier 3. There is no Fortify available for the Dire side, so they're not going to be able to defend that without heroes, and the Winter Wyvern, the first back, Queen of Pain is there as well, but the tier 3 is gone, and these racks are going to fall very shortly thereafter as well. Queen of Pain blinks in, gets out her ultimate, but not going to be able to bring out, presumably, as they give him a Glimmer Cape, help him walk away. And Galanti now in a little bit of trouble. Going to blink back into base, and still actually no TP scrolls on any of these heroes. Oh my god, I thought they were just a little bit slow, but literally none of them had TPs. So this Rax is going to go down. Oh, they should have started walking when they were fighting that tier 2. They should have left the tier 2, gotten back to their base, and they lose a full set of racks because of it, and the Aegis still stands, no engagement happened, and so I think late game's going to be happy to swing into mid lane and do the exact same thing again. I mean, it's going to be more of an even fight, but, you know, they've still got the Aegis, they can do as they please, and Dory just walking up on the hill like a man, and, oh, they get a glimpse out onto the Slardar. Can they bring him down? Oh, man, he gets a 4-man crush, but... is it going to be enough? The Phoenix Sun is doing work in the middle of this fight. And another disconnect. No! Oh my god. My pain. It hurts. Oh my god. Oh man. What a rough game. Oh, man. Alright, so let's talk about this fight. well, it is still midway complete. We have the Queen of Pain just blinking over the cliff, so she is out of the range of the Phoenix Sun, which is going to hit pretty much all 3 of these heroes, maybe. How long does it have left? About a second or 2. So I think Lion probably gets out of it, but the Beastmaster is for sure going to get hit by that stun, and so is Kronosh. Dory is in the middle of this fight just going absolutely ham, and like I said, just pulsing away with that Pulse Nova. He's got a haste rune too. I didn't spot that out, so he's going to be able to chase these heroes down. I think Duke and Daka are done for sure for this Leshrac. Maybe Kronosh gets away from it if he cold embraces himself right now and tries to keep himself out of this. Presumably, probably dead. Actually, the Abaddon does have heals and aphotic shield, so maybe if the Abaddon right off the pause gets an aphotic shield on presumably to break off that amp damage and then gives him a mist coil, could save his life. Hora is chasing after the Slardar, but like I said, I mean, there's nothing that the Phantom Lancer can really do besides just straight up attack. I mean, the Slardar is just so fast with that sprint that he should be able to walk away from the Phantom Lancer if he wants to. So, so this engagement it's gonna end up weird. It's gonna end up weird.